I think that the standard of education has increased amongst turf managers. Having days like this, the guys have been educated and trained on what documentation is required, from simple start-up machinery checks to the spray records they're required when they're using chemicals.
Definitely get to know your soil, see how sandy it is, check the level of nutrients, check to see whether it's likely that any runoff might affect groundwater or other surface waters like ponds or lakes. And so you're looking after the soil, your turf and the environment at the same time. And all those three areas might be impacted when you introduce a new type of water, which is recycled water. And perhaps talk to some professional horticulturalists about the quality of the recycled water that someone is offering you. So in terms of dealing with higher salinities, we should think about maybe moving towards more salt-tolerant turfs. Avoid letting the ground dry out so it doesn't become too salt-encrusted. Be careful of getting salt burn on plants. Occasionally rinse out the soil with fresh water if possible to reduce the salt. If possible, use sandy soil because the sodium and the salt will leach out more readily than in clay soil. And if we can increase the amount of subsoil drainage to enhance the leaching out of the salty water, that would help as well. More and more municipalities, water boards and so on are producing recycled water. This is at the encouragement of the state government of Victoria. In order to save drinking water, the pressure is on to provide non-drinking uses like horticulture with recycled water and therefore save drinking water. And that's becoming a global issue, not just in Victoria but sort of around the world.
With the STA, most people are predominantly working outside, so it's absolutely vital that they remember that the sunscreen has to go on every 2 hours during winter as well, because outdoor workers build up a lot of damage over their working life, and even during winter, by that trickle effect, you can build up the damage, so you need to protect yourself with sunscreen, broad brim hat. A lot of people like to wear the baseball caps, but you have to wear the broad brim hat because otherwise the ears, sides and the back of the head aren't protected. So every 2 hours of sunscreen, lip balm too. Very, very few people use it, but a lot of outdoor workers really get smacked around the lips, and that's the worst place to get skin cancer because it just has an easy entry into the body through the lips and the ears. So we need to protect those places. If you have been sunburned as a child, you are in this game whether you like it or not, because of an accumulation of damage. And if you work outdoors all your working life, again, that accumulation of damage will occur where 10, 20, 30 years down the track, you can get some type of skin cancer. Some people still believe that heat causes sunburn. Heat causes skin damage. It has nothing to do with heat. Australia till recently had the highest rate of skin cancer in the world. We're now number 2 behind our New Zealand mates. Now some people might be surprised that New Zealand is number 1, not known for its surf beaches and hot weather, but it's got nothing to do with heat. It's all to do with UV. The key thing, the mantra that you have to remember is anything that changes shape, size, colour, anything that bleeds for no reason, or anything that appears where it wasn't the last time you looked. They're the key factors that you have to remember and will save people's lives who are watching this video right now.